So how does a fire start? Let's talk a little bit about this. There are different types of fires, and these are only a few. There are combustible solids, flammable liquids, and electrical fires. Let's talk a little bit more about these big words. So combustible solids, these are things like wood, clothes, and paper. You can put out a combustible solids fire with water or a fire extinguisher. Make note that this is the only type of fire that you can extinguish with water. The only one. The rest are very unsafe to extinguish with water, and we'll see a video of why. There are also flammable liquids like gasoline, motor oil, and grease. Grease fires are a really big cause of house fires, and this is something you do not want to put water on. That can make the fire spread even faster. Let's watch a video to see why you do not put water on a flammable liquids fire. What you would do instead is exit the building or your home and call 911. We're going to skip through and watch this video. What happens when you try to put out a flammable liquid or grease fire with water. So he has water in his cup. Oh boy, what's gonna happen? It's already a pretty big fire. Let's see what happens when he puts the water on. Oh, they better get louder. Yikes! Oh, that was really scary. So that's what could happen in your kitchen if you were to put water on a grease fire. That is really scary. Ooh, not a good choice. Okay, there's also electrical fires, guys. And these can be things like faulty outlets, outdated wiring, or old appliances. These fires also cannot be put out with water. You need to use a special fire extinguisher, or you could even if it's a small fire, you could smother it with a large blanket. But in these cases, you really want to get out and get to safety. Did you know that lightning can also cause fires? You guys will be reading a story in one of your activities about wildfires, and you'll see that lightning is one of the causes of wildfires. Check out this tree that is on fire on the inside. Wow, that's from lightning. Okay, here's our diversity piece coming up. We have listened to the lesson. How does this lesson apply in our school? How does it apply in our community? And how does it apply in the world? This is a California wildfire. So in California, which is another state in the United States, it's on the other side of the United States on what we call the West Coast. There are lots of wildfires. It's a really big problem there. You guys will learn more about what causes these wildfires, but I wanted you guys to take a look at this news article with me. This video is from Friday, guys, this past Friday, so this is currently going on.
Flames fueled by bone-dry conditions, leaving entire neighborhoods in ruins.
I've never seen anything like it, and it only took a few minutes to get here.
Not far from Napa Valley, exhausted teams have been facing impossible conditions.
We don't have time to get out in front of it and do actual perimeter control. It's just life safety and evacuations.
Exploding again overnight, flames leaped over an 8-lane freeway.
It's getting pretty bad.
Forcing tens of thousands to flee as new spot fires ignite with fury. Overnight, students and staff at the sprawling campus of UC Santa Cruz forced to evacuate, some homeowners racing to save their property. Authorities now confirming multiple fatalities.
For the last several hours, it's been a cat and mouse game with firefighters trying to catch up with hot embers that are traveling through the air for miles. They're losing home after home.
A heroic standby crews helped save the 132-year-old Lick Observatory atop Mount Hamilton, but the historic structure and its telescopes may still be in danger, while even those far from the front lines may be at risk from the smoke, as Northern California endures another day of hazardous air.
We will see increase in rates of heart attacks and strokes on days like today. This is a severe health problem.
NASA satellites captured this enormous smoke plume, stretching nearly 600 miles. And in the smoke-filled skies near Fresno, the firefight claimed the life of Mike Fournier, a veteran helicopter pilot and beloved father.
I love you. And like I said, I will continue to make you proud.
This morning, families coping with sudden loss as an entire region braces for the uncertainty this new day may bring.
This morning, officials are concerned that they may find more bodies as they continue to fight back these fires, but there is some good news. The weather conditions are expected to improve this weekend, and firefighters need all the help they can get.
Okay, so as you guys saw, these fires can be very, very dangerous. They are losing a lot of houses, even people. It's a very serious situation, especially in California right now with the wildfires. Okay, so let's review what we just talked about, guys. That was a lot of information. We're going to review with a fire safety rap. Hopefully you guys can rap along.
911, 911, the number 2 call is 911. 911, 911, the number 2 call is 911.
Always be prepared in case of a fire emergency.
The best way to practice fire safety is to be prepared, cause there's a possibility you might find yourself in an emergency. You wanna be ready. Things like
check your smoke detectors and replace your batteries. Be ready if there's a fire to get out and stay out. Draw up an escape plan with your family and agree on a meeting place outside your house. Memorize the number to call in an emergency. 911.
911, 911, the number 2 call is 911.
911, 911, the number 2 call is 911.
If your clothes are ever on fire, stop, drop, and roll.
If your clothes are on fire and you're losing control, just stay calm and remember 3 things. Stop, drop, and roll.
Let's practice.
Stop. Now drop. Now roll back and forth on the ground until all the flames go out.
911, 911, the number 2 call is 911.
911, 911, the number 2 call is 911.
Don't ever play with dangerous hot things that are meant for adults.
Let's pretend that you walk into your kitchen, a very common location. But you better watch out because all around you are very hot temptations. If you see matches,
don't touch.
Candles and lighters,
don't touch.
If you see a hot stove,
don't touch.
Playing with these could hurt you so much. 911, 911, the number 2 call is 911. 911, 911, the number 2 call is 911.
Firefighters firefighters are always there to help. Don't ever hide from a firefighter.
An important little thing we must discuss. Firefighters are people you can trust. They might look scary with their mask and gear, but they're coming to save you. Is that clear? They're looking to help, never to scare. So if they're looking for you, show them you're there.
Help, I'm over here.
911, 911. The number to call is 911.
911, 911. The number to call is 911.
All right, thank you guys for watching that video with me. One thing that they mentioned in the video are things that are hot and you just shouldn't touch them because it's a risk of getting burnt or starting a fire. Your teachers may have you do an activity called Hot or Not, where you'll go through and discuss what things are okay to touch and what things are too hot to touch. All right, here's our safety sequence. Take a minute to pause the video and talk about what you would do during a fire drill. First, second, and last. What are the 3 things you would do during a fire drill? You guys did amazing. You earned 5 stars today. You can choose from a desired activity now. You will also have 2 things I would like you guys to do this week. On your day 1 activity, you will be reviewing the safety drill series about fire drills. You'll complete your own fire drill checklist and fire emergency response plan. You can make a plan for home and for school. Then you have some questions to answer in a Google form. For day 2, you'll be learning about forest fires. You'll read a story and then you'll do a little research on the photos that are in the story. Then you will answer some questions in a Google form. You guys did such a great job in science this week. I can't wait to learn more with you next week. Bye!